Sitting in the simmer is our topic for today, day 26 in the 30-day challenge to empty nest success. If this is your first time listening, know we are diving into the challenge content. If you like what you hear, jump back to the episode titled Getting Started with the 30-Day Challenge to Empty Nest Success, and then work your way through from the beginning. Or visit emptynestsuccess.com to sign up for daily or weekly email delivery of this challenge. That will lead you to companion videos, additional journal prompts, resources, and more. Here we go. Amazing human and beautiful soul, are you simmering? I love to say that I'm sitting in the simmer. This concept is one of my early analogies, one that I have such good emotions around. When this one clicked for me and I was able to form it into a proper analogy on the podcast, I found people telling me they were simmering. I'm simmering, Christy. And it was the affirmation I needed at the time to know I was on the right path sharing my content. Holy cow, that was about 5 years ago, so this is near and dear to my heart. In the last episode, we quickly noted the nonlinear journey that life gives us. Sometimes, along with the ditch sessions, more on that in our last episode, we may also experience really long waiting periods to get to whatever the next thing is in our life. Some examples. Maybe you're waiting for the next chance to visit with your adult child. Maybe you're waiting for the start date of something big in your life, such as a vacation, a training program, or life event. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to do something that you need them to do, or waiting to discover for yourself what you want to do next in life. And whatever it is you're feeling, it's taking too long. I like to think of these extended waiting periods as simmering. The analogy I have for you is that these are like stew simmering moments. Imagine that your life is the stew, and while you have the ingredients prepped and tossed into the pot, you still need time for the stew to simmer, allowing the ingredients to work together to co-create for a wonderful meal, a delicious meal. Unless you don't like stew. But we'll pretend you do right now. Imagine you've tossed celery, onions, potatoes, seasoning, and more into the broth. You toss the last item in and you think, perfect, I did it, and now I can eat it. And we can imagine diving into a super crunchy piece of celery, super strong onions, and a big piece of potato that's almost impossible to bite into. It seems silly, doesn't it? Yet we do this all the time in life, with projects we have and with our life experiences. Another analogy used by others is tossing a seed into the ground and not waiting for it to grow. When we recognize that life has simmering moments in order for life ingredients to work their magic and for us to be ready to enjoy them, life becomes way more fun. And sitting there focused on the simmering pot is probably not the best use of your time. Sure, check in on it, but when you find fun things to do while the needed simmer happens, that is a full life. If we return to the stew analogy, we could spend the time cleaning up the kitchen, putting our feet up, maybe treating ourselves to something, chatting with others, playing a game, focusing on finding joy in the simmer becomes a fun experience. In the simmering moments of life, it is how you show up, how you feel about the simmering moments that impacts one person and one person alone. You. You can sit there and be mad that it takes the time for the stew to simmer. Or you can embrace the time with fun and realize that you might need the time to be ready for whatever the next thing is. And whether the next thing in life is 1 day, 1 hour, 1 year, or 1 decade away, finding ways to enjoy the simmer makes a huge difference. Look for joyous moments. Look for magical moments. Look for synchronicities. Look for joy. Create joy. You're going to sit in the simmer anyway. Why not enjoy it? Next time you feel the simmer of life, try this thought. Oh yeah, I'm sitting in the simmer of life. What fun can I find while I wait? Your journal prompt for today is, imagine yourself as a simmering pot. What qualities or transformations are occurring within you during the simmering period? As always, I provide content to make you think. My hope is that I am able to provide you with thoughts that positively impact your life. If you enjoyed this episode, I invite you to take a moment to follow this podcast. It is free, after all, and become this podcast's hero by sharing it with others. You'll find links to additional resources, time markers, and more in the show notes. Thanks for listening today. Have fun in the simmer of your life. And don't you dare forget that you are amazing. Chat next time.